Hey mate, Evans here. I'm just going to report the information from the recent lab, which are all about the magnet and force. So for this lab, we were given a pair of strong magnets and then requested to measure the force between these two magnets. In this case, we went to choose some of experimental tools which are an ergometer, but actually it is not technically ergometer because it is only for weight, not for force. A plastic pen, a scissors, and a tape. Of course, also plus the pair of strong magnets. So after that, we tape the magnets with the ergometer, and between these two, there is a plastic plate for uniform strength. By the way, we are supposed to make sure the tape is strong tight enough and the ergometer becomes 0 kg. For starters, we fix the magnets with the non-ruler and then fasten the iron support for making sure the ruler with the magnet is vertical with the other magnet. And next, we can study the magnets with the same magnetic pole so that we can know the repulsion measured in the ergometer. With the next distance we made, the weight is heavier, so we record the measured distance by the ruler and the data on the screen. There are 5 times we test. According to the figure, we found with the distance decreased, the weight was increased as exponential function. Although we tried our best to get the as accurate figure as we can, there are still some mistakes that the teachers and we found after the test, such as the minimum measure weight of the ergometer was something that we didn't account so that the real data would be bigger than this figure. And also, we did our best to make the ruler and the magnet vertical, but we cannot be 100% sure that some of the tiny variable change, such as the ruler was being slightly bent and the tape was not stronger enough that the magnets actually had already inclined it. However, we got another good idea, which was more complicated than the former one. Unfortunately, we didn't finish the whole test yet. It looks more accurate and better than the former one, though. The way we did was to measure the frequency of the magnets after forcing close to the same pole. The tools we used was the tube, hard plastic stick, and a pair of magnets. Here's the video. Unluckily, we didn't have time to record the data of the frequency. Thus, we connected the other group's idea instead and evaluated them. We supposed the way they did were easy and more accurate than us. However, the idea was the majority. Then they are using the tube and the weights. With the weights they put, they could measure the distance between the magnet decrease. So personally, the former test is not too bad, really. Just not as good as the later test and the other group's idea though. So anyhow, I guess our group's tests were somewhat great idea. I think, well, I was excited by the facts and the strange idea that we came up. It was a nice experience for me and just me to reflect it after the lab many times. So anyway, that is all about our group's work. Thank you for watching the video and I hoping you have a good day.